Sub-assemblies are a great way to keep your feature manager tree and bill of materials organized, and SOLIDWORKS gives you a good amount of flexibility when working with them. Here, I have a very complex miter saw assembly composed of several sub-assemblies. To create this assembly using only the parts, I can right-click on the sub-assembly in the feature manager tree and select Dissolve Sub-assembly. When I do, SOLIDWORKS opens the assembly structure editing dialog box, informing me which components will be moved from the sub-assembly to the assembly, along with any features that might have to be deleted to accomplish the move. In this case, a couple of exploded view steps need to be deleted. Now this is a much smaller sacrifice than having to re-add and mate the components individually, and I still have the sub-assembly saved as a separate file with the exploded view created. So I'll click Move, and the sub-assembly is dissolved into individual components with the mates still intact. This worked perfectly, but occasionally you might end up with conflicting mates. You can fix these by editing or suppressing them individually, or you can also use the Mate Expert, which might save you a bit of time. Also, if I decide later on that I'd like to reform a subassembly from these parts, I can select them in the feature tree, right-click, and select Form New Subassembly here. Again, the assembly structure editing dialog appears, telling me what's being moved and letting me know of any features that have to be deleted. I'll click Move, and the components are again grouped into a subassembly. But keep in mind that this subassembly is a virtual component, meaning it's saved within the main assembly file and does not have its own external file on your hard drive. To create an external copy of the newly formed subassembly, I'll have to right-click the subassembly in the feature tree and select Save Assembly in External File. I'll save this file in the same location as the top-level assembly and click OK.